I'm Harlyn Wyatt, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on Sports Like Talk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Keep the queens go hard. Rising star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote. Chill.
And let's go, SLT Nation. What it do, fam? Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next. That's right. This is a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. The big nickel is here, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost to the summer now, and this is season 5, and we're still grinding 10 toes down with our eyes on the prize. That's right. We're going all across this country, and we're finding rising superstars in our communities, individuals who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. And I don't know why I got a feeling this one gonna hit home today, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to the stage, she got 6 years of coaching experience, and she was an automatic bucket in her day as a graduate. That's right, of Tulane women's basketball. I need everybody out there to put their A's up. Atlanta, stand up for one of your very own, the assistant women's coach at the University of Memphis, Coach Harlyn Wyatt. Coach Wyatt, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm glad I could be on for you all.
Man, we are back in Memphis, and we are super excited to be here. I'm super excited for the show. Everybody, welcome to the SLT Experience. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the OG, all things Louisiana. Put your L's up. Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside below me my brother from another mother, the other side of the You Got Next logo. He is the Quiet Storm. Shh, all facts, no cap. The head coach, KT. Oh, Memphis, Kevin. Woo! We get some love out here in Memphis, baby. I'm finna go to Makita's Cookies. We're gonna have a good show today, baby. Let's go, KT. I'm hyped. How you feeling today, little bro?
Man, forget all that. Coach, can you introduce me to Penny Hardaway? That's what I need.
I might be able to do something for y'all.
That's my favorite player of all time is Penny Hardaway. So if that happens,
don't threaten Kevin with a good time. We'll be down there next week. We'll be on the campus knocking on your office door. We here to see Harlyn.
A lot of people ask that, and I don't like to make promises I can't keep, but for y'all, I might be able to make it.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
But no, I'm doing great, man. We got a dope guest. Let's turn up again.
Kevin, did you know she was a bucket back in her day? Did you know she was cold like that?
I mean, look at her. Don't she look like a bucket?
She kind of do look like a bucket. Monica. We got Monica. Look, everybody who doesn't love her.
I do got a question I want to ask her.
What's that, man?
If you go to her social media, it's a post that says she looks like 90s R&B. Mm-hmm. You explain that to me or to us.
It was a song that I was listening to, and I think that I guess I like the lyrics, like old school. You know how like back in the day it was like a different look, and I felt like
I feel it. I 1,000% think you
for me.
you harnessing your inner Monica right now since we in Atlanta. All right, y'all, let's get the show kicked off. We got a fun segment coming your way. We call it the moment of truth. This is an icebreaker with Coach Wyatt, and it's super simple. This is our version of 2 truths and a lie. So before the show, Coach Wyatt has selected 3 unique facts about herself, but here's the kicker. 1, Kevin and I don't know what these 3 facts are, and 2, one of these facts is a non-truth. Kevin and I will have exactly 60 seconds after Coach gives us her 3 facts to see if we can figure out which one is not the truth. And you know what? I love audience participation. We want everybody out there to rock it. Let's see if you can figure it out before we can. Throw your guesses in the chat and let us know which one of these facts you think are not the truth. Coach Wyatt, we coming off of a major L. The little All-American. You heard of Danielle Osho right there out of Decula?
Mm-hmm.
She got us. She lied real good. So
I'm not a good liar, so I hope I don't know. Let's see what I'm working with.
Now, Kevin, why she be the most nefarious of them all? Let's go. Come on, Coach Wyatt. Give us your 3 facts.
Okay, 3 facts about me. Well, first one, I've jumped off of a cliff before.
Cap.
The second one, I was a child model. And the third, I used to play softball.
I think she used to play softball, Kevin. She's a little shorter. She would have probably been a perfect softball player. I just do not. You know what? I watch these cliff diving videos all the time. And I ain't never seen a black person do it. So I just ain't seen it. It might have happened. I just ain't been fortunate enough to see it, Kevin. Which one you feeling right now just off of your...
But I think that's how she's trying to trick us, B. Jones. The fact that we don't believe that an African-American will risk their life doing those kind of activities. So she may be trying to get us with that one, B. But if you're not feeling it,
okay. We got about 20 seconds. So what would the other option be? Which other one would be a fib other than that one?
I don't know, B. Jones, because she seemed pretty convincing saying that she's not a good liar earlier. I can't tell which one. So you want to go with that one?
Let's go with it, man. We're going to go with that. Coach, you ain't jumping off no cliffs. Let's go. You tell us which one was the lie.
The lie was I was a child model.
Oh! She beautiful though, Kev. I really thought that but they don't grow up pretty. So I guess that's what if you're pretty now, you was ugly then, you had a glow up.
Yeah, my teeth went straight and stuff.
Yeah, you had a glow up. So we gonna say that. Yeah, KT, she got me. She got me. I guess I should have did reverse.
That was wrong what you just said though.
That was wrong, wasn't it?
That was terrible.
Wait a minute. I'm saying you pretty, Coach. Oh, my goodness.
Now, you saying pretty now.
Friends ain't no good these days. All right, Coach. We're going to take everybody on a road trip, and this is all about you. We're going to have fun. We're going to play fast. But you know what? Before you do that, we got to take that right hand. Lift it up for us, Coach Wyatt. Come on. Reach over your left shoulder. Grab that seatbelt and buckle.
Let's go.
Let's go. Atlanta, Georgia, Memphis, Tennessee. Kevin, there's something about this South that's super special. Hoopers are produced here. Coaches are produced here. I don't know. Y'all stop hating. But listen, this is what we need. Everybody that's rocking with us right now. We need y'all to help us to grow this show. We need y'all to help us to take this show to a whole new level. And the good news for you, it ain't even got nothing to do with money. You can do this for free things and it won't cost you a dime. Number one, we need you to hang out with us to the end of the show. Even if you get up and use the restroom, just go back and watch that part over again. Number two, we need you to smash that. We need you to smash that like button. All right, hit that like button, and I want to run the numbers up. I'm talking about boop, 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 boop. Hit it as many times as you possibly can, so this show will bubble all the way up to that's the noise they make it when you hit the like button, KD. I'm talking about this thing.
We got about some special effects because that was ridiculous.
Number three, we need to share. The sharing season. Sharing is caring. Send this to as many people as you possibly can. And let's let the world know how dope Memphis is, how dope Coach Wyatt is, so they can be a part of this amazing story. And last but not least, we can open up the merch store soon, but we need you to subscribe to the vibe. That's right. Become a part of the SLT tribe and help us to accomplish our dreams of 10,000 subscribers on this platform on YouTube. Coach Wyatt, now you've been smiling the whole time, but I know when it come down to it, you be on the head. You be on folks. The ones that smile the most on this show, ladies and gentlemen, them the ones that whistle whoop you. Whoop, 22s, let's get on the line. Get on the line. No, I'm glad you think it's cute. Get on the line. All right, Coach Wyatt, is your folks going to hold us down? Is Atlanta Is Memphis.
I think they will, especially my support system. I got one of the best support systems out there, so I definitely think that they got.
Oh, Kevin, I like the way she lubricated it a little bit. All right, let's go, y'all. Let's do it like we true to it on the count of 3, 2, 1. Boo! It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. Oh my goodness. I love doing the show. And I love the fact that the chat is popping right now. We got so many new people that are rocking alongside me and KT. This is what we need, Coach Wyatt. A lot of people, we don't need their names or anything like that, addresses, but we do want to welcome everybody to the family. So this is what we need. We need them to throw an emoji in the chat. All right. You are the star today. So you tell us, what is that emoji that we're using to represent this episode?
Ooh. I like the 100 emoji.
Keep it 100, baby. Let's go. Throw the 100 emoji in the chat if you're rocking with us today. If you smash that subscribe button. And what are we going to tell these people when they do that, Kevin?
We're going to tell them thank you.
Thank you. And we also going to say welcome to the Sports Life Talk family. We don't do fans. We don't do followers. We don't do frauds. We do family around Sports Life Talk. And we want to personally welcome you to the Sports Life Talk family. And as your first official act as our play cousin, we get to welcome you to the Sports Life Talks initiation.
All right, Coach. Before we kick off your initiation, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
Top 5 music artists. You know, this has changed, but I'm a big Cleo Soul fan. I listen to her a lot. Lauryn Hill, Brent Faiyaz. I'm on 3. Now we're getting hard. I have to throw Drake in there, and then
Good for you.
Probably lastly, I've always loved J. Cole.
Yeah, now I'm a huge J. Cole fan, and Drake is in my top 5 as well. So me and you vibing at least 40%.
I mean, I can't not act like I don't listen to Drake. I listen to Drake a lot.
But Cleo Soul, Kevin, I've heard the name. We've actually had somebody else come on the show and say Cleo Soul. So
really?
you know too. It's a very few of y'all. You know. So Kevin ranks every top 5. Everything is in the hands of his judgment right now. Kevin, what are you gonna give that top 5? We want some Cleo Soul, got some Drake, some Brent Faiyaz. What are you giving to KT?
Lauryn and
Yeah. I'd like to rank everybody's top 5, and the highest you can get is 24. Lowest you can get is 10. B. Jones, whenever someone puts Lauryn Hill in their top 5, that automatically gives them a 20.
Okay.
Then she went J. Cole. Then she went Drake.
Yes.
I'm going to give her. What was that? I didn't. Whatever that noise was. We're going to give her 23.
it was a drum roll.
We're going to give her 23 for that one. All right, Coach. So who is your favorite superhero and why?
Ooh, favorite superhero. Let's go with Wonder Woman.
So why Wonder Woman?
Because, well, my mom has this Superman tattoo. But she always references Wonder Woman because she is like a superhero, and my mom is definitely a Wonder Woman. She's a superhero in my book, but when I think about a Wonder Woman, I think about my mom. So just because of that tattoo that she has.
She really has a Superman tattoo?
Mm-hmm. She has like the symbol. She does.
Oh, that's dope. I'm gonna get a Batman symbol.
She has a lot of tattoos actually. My mom, if you see her, you wouldn't think she does, but she does.
Well, shout out to mom.
Yeah.
All right, so we asked the superhero question because we see coaches as superheroes. And we know that Wonder Woman has her own theme music. So what would your theme song be?
Oh, we were just talking about this the other day. Oh my goodness. I don't know if mine is appropriate because
everything appropriate on Sports Life Talk.
This song by Flo Milli, Never Lose Me, that is that would be my theme song. And I don't know if that's appropriate. You talk about coaching though. But I think Like you're never going to meet someone like me in your life. That's what she says in the song. So that would be my thing.
What's inappropriate about it? What?
I don't know, because I guess it doesn't really go with coaching. I think it's just my persona, like how I carry myself. It's
that's perfect.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay. I didn't know that we wanted to keep it in the same thing.
All right. So what is something that basketball has taught you that you can use when you're not on the court?
Absolutely. So basketball has taught me a lot of things. I think the main thing is that basketball has taught me is my voice, like the voice that I have. I was shy growing up, like a little kid. I didn't really talk much, but like when I would get on the basketball court, and I also wasn't very good growing up. But the main thing that people always talked about, especially for like going to the next level, is how important it was to be vocal and use your voice. So that's something that I took a lot of pride in as I was growing up. And now, especially now that I am a coach, the voice that I have is powerful, and it makes, an impact, but also it shows other players under me that you have a voice and you should use it as well. I think it's really important that everyone knows that they have a voice and they can use their voice. And you all haven't met me or known me for that long, but I'm not afraid to use my voice. I'm not afraid to tell the truth. And that's kind of, I think, what basketball has given me, even outside of the court.
And that was her polite PC way of saying I mean. And, and she just gave it to y'all, whether you take it or not. She told you the truth. I told you. I was going to talk now.
All right, Coach, we're going to produce a movie that's centered around you. Mm-hmm. One thing that we're missing is a lead actress. Mm-hmm. Who should we get to play you in the story of your life?
So I'm going to have to go with Gabrielle Union, just because strictly people tell me that I look like her, or Ari Lennox, but she's not an actress.
No, so I like Ari too, though. I like Ari too.
We can say Gabrielle Union, especially when I have my hair like straight. People tell me that I look like her. So
D-Wade gonna be on the set. Actress. Yep, D-Wade gonna be on the set. We good. Let's go, Gabrielle. She just got. I think this is week 2 in a row. Gabrielle has been. So there might be a trend here, Kevin. We might need to holler at Gabrielle. Yes.
Yeah, I don't think she's that tall, but I guess.
No, she's about 5'7".
How tall are you, Coach?
I'm 6'2".
Oh wee! I might have to go back. I must have looked at the wrong player. I thought wait a minute. I might have looked at the wrong videos. Oh, hold on. You don't look no 6'2", Coach. Oh my goodness.
I am 6'2". Yeah, my dad is 6'10". That's where I got my height from.
Your dad's 16. How tall is your mom?
She's like 5'8".
Well, when we see you, don't be surprised if I carry like one of them little step ladders around with me at the whole run for the roses. When you see me, I'm just going.
You're not gonna need one of those.
I'm like 5'11", Coach. Or that's when I turn my back straight and stand upright. God, oh.
All right, Coach. So this is the most important question that we ask during our initiation. B and I would love to travel. When we travel, we got to eat. So we come to Memphis before a game. Ooh. What's the one food spot we need to go to, and what's your go-to meal there?
That is so tough. Okay, I'm going to have to say it's this place called Venice Kitchen. Like when I first moved here, I was probably there every other day because I didn't have any food. And my go-to, it's like a pizza and Italian spot. So either you can go with a pizza. All their pizzas are good. I get the buffalo chicken pizza. Or you can go with this Rasta Pasta they have. So it's kind of like a spicy Cajun pasta.
And I'm from Louisiana. Cajun pasta. Sound like we got a winner, Kevin. Sound like we got a winner. Rasta Pasta. Let's go.
Yeah. Louisiana, my second home. So I love some Cajun food too.
We're going to talk about that in a minute.
The initiation might be wrapping up, but we're just getting started. Now, as we dive deeper into Coach's incredible journey, we want to hear from you. If Drop your top 5 music artists, your favorite superhero, and your go-to food spot in the comments. And don't forget to check out our other amazing You Got Next family members over at sltyougotnext.com. Now let me pass the ball to B as he officially reintroduces our newest play cousin, Miss Harlyn Wyatt. So B Jones, go ahead and take it away.
Harlyn, welcome to the show. Welcome to the SLT family. You just passed the initiation, little sis. So now you are official. I'm super excited about this one. Kevin, we got to give him a yeet tweet today. So all of y'all rocking. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. We halfway through the show, but we got a long way to go. We got some fun stuff left. And we want you guys to be a part of the conversation. So go to Twitter, hashtag yeet tweet. That's 2 words, yeet tweet, and tag us into the post. What do we want to say? You know what? I got one, Kevin. Out of the WNBA draft, what player do you think found the best home? How about that one, Kevin? What player in the WNBA draft found the best home? Let's start the debate, start the conversation.
Sure, that's easy, B. Jones.
Who is it, Kevin? Who was your yeet tweet for this one?
The Dallas Wings with the number 1 pick.
That is so easy.
That's why I said it was easy. I didn't say it was going to be hard.
Y'all don't do it like him and take the easy way out. Coach, all right, y'all, let's get this thing going, Coach. We're about to take him on a journey. This is your story. This is your episode, and you are super dope. So I'm excited to hear what you got to say on this one. Let's start it off and take them back in time. When did you fall in love with the game of basketball?
Oh, man. So before I even started the sport of basketball, I did a whole bunch of other sports. My parents didn't really want to force it on me. But when I got to maybe 8 or 9 years old, I started playing with older girls. So I was playing with high school girls because I was already 6'2" basically. And I think that's when I really started to like it and embrace the challenge because everyone was starting to see so much potential in me. And then I know I had a coach when I was in AAU. We were leaving practice and he just came up to my mom and I and was like, you know that you can go to school for free. And I had no idea about this and stuff. You can get a scholarship. And he that coaches are going to be calling you really soon and trying to recruit you. And I didn't have any idea what how big that was in the moment. So I guess that's when I realized I just am out here doing this because I love it. I still don't think I was that good until later on in my life. But that's when I think I really fell in love with basketball and just being around teammates and traveling with my family, and I wanted to excel. I wanted to be good at it, so I didn't just quit and give up because it was pretty hard. I was getting my butt kicked now, but I think that also speaks to how much I loved it. So around 8 or 9, I started taking it serious, traveling, and then I got into middle school. That's when I really was all full out. This my goal is to play in college. So my family did everything they could to help me get to that point. My dad, he played at Clemson and he played overseas for 10 years. So he kind of knew the whole, what it took and what it takes. So throughout the whole recruiting process, he helped me a lot. My mom did as well, but he really kept it real with me. And I think I'm blessed to have that. A lot of parents, even though now that I'm recruiting kids, a lot of parents really just don't know. So I was glad that my dad gave me that, and I was actually able to make a really good decision. And I stayed. I played at Tulane for all 4 years under Coach Doctor's probably going to go down as a legend. She just retired, but she coached at Tulane for 30 years, and probably never had a losing season. She was always had 20+ win seasons. She's been to the NCAA tournament, won conference championships. The year right before I went to, I came to Tulane, they had just went to the NCAA tournament. So that was really huge for me. They also played in a great conference, the American Conference. It's different now, but I played when there was UConn. UConn was in it, Houston, Cincinnati, Central Florida. So it was some really, it was a really competitive league, and that's what I wanted. and I wanted to play on TV. Honestly, I'll be honest about that. So I was setting myself up for that, and I played there all 4 years. And after we played in postseason twice. We played in WNIT 2 years, made it to like the Elite Eight, the furthest we went, and then I graduated and I went on to the University of Nevada in Reno, and I became a graduate assistant. And that's when I knew, like, just basketball, like, that's when I made my decision of, like, I know that I dedicated myself to this, because I'm moving all the way from the South across the map to Nevada by myself. I literally only had 2 suitcases and no car. And I went up there to be a graduate assistant because I wanted to get into coaching. I decided to take that route aside from playing, which was really hard decision for me to make. But kind of like my motto is, like, whatever I'm going to do it all the way. So I didn't want to say I was going to, like, have a 1 year of playing overseas and be, like, done. Like, if I was going to play overseas, I was like, Harlyn, if you're going to play overseas, you're going to make a career out of it, and you're going to do it all the way. Or if you're going to do coaching, you're going to make a career out of it, and you're going to do it all the way. So I don't know if I necessarily saw myself making a career out of playing overseas or dedicating that much time to it. So I took the coaching route.
So you went from being a childhood model, becoming a dog on that basketball court, but you never lost your love for the camera. On national television, man. And so that's crazy. You talk about UConn being a part of that. Now, was it those UConn dynasty times? Or
it was when
out there match up against.
This is 100-win streak, UConn.
Dang. Yeah. who did you get the privilege of going out there and D'ing up?
So I played against Breanna Stewart, Nafisia Collier, and Mariah Jefferson was a part of that. Who else was?
How often you wake up in the middle of the night, be like, just,
It was honestly, like, now that I think about it, I guess you don't really realize it then, like, because, you know, as a player, you just want, like, these are just regular.
Yeah, you want to go beat them. You try to
like, these are regular people. I do have I can't remember what year in my career it was, but it was a home game with Tulane, and we lost by 3, and it was like big news because we almost beat them at home. I think Crystal Dangerfield was on that. It was the point guard at the time. I only remember that because she missed free throws, and that's when we knew we had a chance to win. Unfortunately, we didn't win, but it was like the closest loss, or like the win margin that we had, someone had given UConn, like that scared, because they were on this long.
That's dope. That's dope.
So that's a great memory of mine.
Yeah, I'm glad you shared it with us, because I kind of hope I can go back and see that. Now, you said that you had a choice to make. You said, I can either be all in and become a player, or I can be all in and become a coach. You're still super young, coach. You're still super young. You only been coaching for 6 years. Mm-hmm. So we talking about that was just last week, essentially. What made you decide to go the coaching route? What was in your heart that pulled you to Nevada versus Nova Scotia Cav? You know what I'm talking about, playing overseas somewhere?
Yeah. You know, I did, like, I asked some friends that I knew that played overseas, and I just asked around, I used that to try to help me make my decision. And then I've always had people around me that have poured into me and told me that I would be a great coach. And I always wanted, like, my route, I never thought about coaching. I always wanted to be, like, on TV and have my own television show. But I didn't want to let go of basketball quite yet. So my high school coach, she played a really big part in, like, me deciding to be a coach, because she actually poured into me a lot and told me that I should do it. So I believed her, and here I am, choosing to be a coach.
What have you learned? What have you learned in the first 6 years about yourself? Now that you are a coach, and I know that there's probably a lot of the work ethic stuff that you brought to the table every day when it was a player. But to me, and this is just through my lenses, a player can control what they can control, and that's themselves. Now you're a coach. You're responsible for the minds and the behaviors of other human beings, which is a total different enigma. What have you learned about yourself in these first 6 years?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for me is coaching. It's tough. But the biggest thing for me is you have to like allow yourself to mess up and give yourself grace. I am still learning how to be like the best coach. So you're not going to have it all figured out and all the answers, but you have to be okay with that. I think it takes a lot of humility too. Like, dang, this didn't work. I thought this was going to work out. It didn't. Or she wasn't receptive to this and how I wanted to do it. You have to take that. And you can't beat yourself up about it though. You can't be like, okay, well, I'm not good at my job. No, that's not necessarily the case. You just have to give yourself some grace and be willing to adapt and be flexible, but also still be confident in knowing who you are. I think that's probably the biggest thing that I've learned and I'm learning about myself. It's just to give myself grace. I'm trying.
So every day you go in with this big, pretty smile, but what people don't know is that you just got out the car listening to Flo Millie. You ready to use your voice. So if you had an opportunity to talk to some of these Memphis players, how would they describe you, Coach Wyatt? Are they going to consider you a player's coach? Or are they going to be like, oh, wait, pressure, bust a pipe?
I think they would say that I'm honest. I would also think that they would probably say I'm hard, just because I like the expectation. I want to like bring the best out of you. So it's not always going to be easy. It's not always going to be comfortable. And I think that's just like how life is. So I don't think that's fair to, make everything. It's not okay to make it easy for you or allow you to be complacent. And if I see that you're better than something than what you're doing, then I'm probably, most likely you're not going to want to hear it, but I'm going to let you know. And I think it's come from a place of love for me, just because any player that I coach, I want to see them succeed. I want them to do well. So it might be a little bit of tough love is, I guess, how you can describe it. But
you say everything with a smile on your face. Kelly, but
it is.
Ain't necessarily matching the smile. Do you be reprimanding that practice with a smile? Be like, y'all know what y'all got to do. Y'all got to get on that line.
No, I don't know if I necessarily always have a smile.
Okay. I'm finna put on the spot, Kevin. I very rarely do this, Coach. Have you ever gotten the technical yet? Have you gotten the technical as a head coach? Or
no.
As a coach?
No. I can't guarantee. That's unacceptable as an assistant.
Well, look at it. Hey, quickly, she said that's unacceptable. What about as a player? Did you ever get one as a player?
No, I wasn't really a big talker as like a trash talker or like that as a player. Mm-mm.
You were a good kid. You sound like you got the right attitude. Tell us a little bit about Memphis now. You chose Memphis for a reason, something, you know what I'm saying? That they attracted you. And I know it wasn't Glorilla. So what made you decide to go to Memphis, and tell us a little bit about the culture that you guys got right now rolling in this locker room?
Yes. So I don't know. Well, if you all know this, but I followed my head coach, Coach Simmons. So we were at Gardner Webb. So my second year there, we actually won the Big South Championship. So here we are preparing for the next year at Gardner Webb, and the Memphis job comes open. And Coach Alex, she is from Tennessee. So in my brain, it's like a no-brainer. It kind of took a little bit longer than it was supposed to, but she got the job and accepted it, and I followed her to Memphis.
Did you know, like off top, like I'm going with Coach, or did y'all have to sit down and talk about it and kind of plan that out?
No, I think I knew off top.
You knew I heard this, Coach. Hey, you already know what time it is, Alex. I've been here cleaning up all these jerseys and doing all this. I deserve that opportunity. That's super dope. So now y'all at Memphis. It sounds like to me this is a younger culture. Like y'all are putting some things still into place. Is that what I'm picking up? Or you like, hey, we about to shock the world in this year?
Yeah. So no, I think our biggest goal is I got on the call and y'all talked about Penny Hardaway and like how well known he is, and like the men's side. So our biggest goal is to get the women's side just like that. Like the resources and opportunities at the university are there, just like they show up for the men. I think that we're trying to do the same thing for the women's program and make it a nationally known program as well, because the university, we got it. They have it. I think too, like the city itself of Memphis, like they love this school. So the support there is outstanding. Like, I don't know if I've ever been to too many women's games, and every home game, like there are people in the seats. So I think that just says what it is for Memphis and like how much the support is for them. So I think that's it. Memphis we're just trying to get to a nationally known name, just like the men.
If you had, we got a lot of kids. We down in Dallas, right? This podcast is located out of Dallas. We stream worldwide, but we out of Dallas. Do you get opportunity to come out here and recruit the DFW area a lot, or do y'all keep it mostly on the East Coast?
We're gonna get kids from anywhere.
So anywhere. Talk to my people. Talk to these kids real quick, Coach, and tell them why they need to take a look at home Memphis.
Yeah,
as a college of choice.
Yeah, so technically, it's all about. I think nowadays it's all about like the P4, all that stuff. I think Memphis, we are basically the same thing, and I think that players that will succeed at Memphis are the players that want to beat those schools, and aren't afraid to basically start something up and take on that responsibility and the task of building something. So I think that those are the players we need, but big chips on their shoulders. I think we have big chips on our shoulders, and we think that next year we can win a championship. So if that sounds crazy to you, then we're probably not the right fit. But that's what we think, and that's our goal. So yeah, that's us.
You know what? I learned something new on every one of these programs. And Kevin, I never thought about how just coming close to a team could be a great memory for some. You know what I'm talking about? Like when you a part of that, and that's history. And I thank you for sharing that story. Kevin, we got time for one round? What, with the sneak around, we can do that? All right, let's go. Talking about get a sound effects crew. That was a top-notch sound effect. Welcome to the championship rounds. This is the part of the show with KT, and now we're going to do a little one-on-one, and you are now officially calling all the shots, okay, Coach Wyatt? This is one round only, and this is the glorious sneak around. This is our version of Would You Rather. So before the show, KT and I, we both selected a pair of sneakers that we think represent you, something that we know will get you kind of hype, all right? Mm-hmm. On the count of three, we're going to get you to say, hold that sneaker. When you say, hold that sneaker, we're going to show you what we got. And you'll have the tough choice of picking one pair for all of the glory. All right, Coach?
All right, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker. Ooh. I'm gonna have to go with the 4s at the bottom.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna have to go with the 4s. Is he on a roll right now?
Did you ask was I on the roll, Coach?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to brag or anything, but I won the last episode. I don't know about the one before that one, but I know I won this. The most important one is I won yours. So
you did.
Do y'all have metal detectors there, like at the stadium?
Mm-hmm.
So I can get
and a club bag policy.
I'm gonna let you through.
And a club bag policy. So
I'm gonna let you.
You do the back door, B. Jones.
I'm gonna let you get in with it.
That's why y'all lost by 3. All right, look. So, Coach, let's get this thing.
You know what he said?
That's why.
Yes.
Look,
Kevin, I got it. I saw it. Just a snip of it. You saw it.
Me either.
All
Goodness.
things. Good job, Stewie. All right, here we go, Coach. The title of the show is You Got Next. We all rocking with you now at Harlyn __. That's 2 underscores, y'all. So make sure y'all do both of them. So y'all can go check out our page. She's super dope. Got a lot of amazing content. But this is your moment of manifestation. You can speak into existence anything that you want for your future. Whatever you've been dreaming up, cooking up in that incubator of your brain, this is your moment to let it out and free it all out to the world. Coach, what's up next for Harlyn Wyatt?
Wow. What's up next for me? Honestly, I'm really big in my faith. So I didn't even plan this to be up next for me or to be me right now. I just hope that whatever is next is like still like in God's plan and his steps. My screensaver right now, it has, hold on, let me see if I can show it. We can make our own plans, but the Lord determines our steps. So I honestly don't know what's next for me. But as long as it's in God's plan, I'm still like living out my calling and my purpose. I'm okay with it.
Bijan, I know what's next for us. Some Rasta Pasta and
And hopefully the fans of Memphis got a better sneaker taste. That's what I'm
Will you let it go? Let it go. All right, Coach. You have
He's not going to let it go.
Never.
Do you have any shout outs you want to give?
Oh, yes. I have like a core group of coaches that I have basically, I guess, grown up in this coaching world with. So Jasmine Walker, Kennedy Thompson, she's at New Hampshire. Katie Healy, she's at St. John's. Harper.
We had Katie Healy on the show. I had to show that.
That's my girl. That's my girl. So those 4 are like we grew, like we literally started together, and we have still stayed connected, and we lean on each other. And then Cara Rawls, she's at UIC, and Marquez Webb, she's at Houston. So those are my shout outs. And I'm sorry if I forgot people.
No, it's okay. They'll forgive you. All right, Coach. So this is a part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. I told them my story. But you do the same thing. With that said, Coach, who you calling out? Who should have next?
Now this one is going to stump me. Who should have next? Let's go. I'll go with someone that I work with. Her name is Breanna Elmore. She played overseas. She actually played at Memphis. I played against her. And she was our graduate assistant, now promoted. So she will be on staff in a full-time role. But I think that Bria, she also was a coach at Chipola and JUCO. So I think Bria has next.
All right, Coach Elmore. It's Elmore, right?
Yes, it is.
Coach Elmore, let the world know that you are up next. It is official. You are on the clock. We going back to Memphis one more again in season 5. I can't wait. Get the top 5 ready. You got to find us a new restaurant, though, because we ain't going to be eating all that Rasta Pasta. You got to find us somewhere else to kick it at. But Bria, we'll be reaching out to you real soon, and hopefully you'll accept our invitation.
Hey, Jones, I don't want to cut you off, but there's a head coach at Memphis on the women's side.
What's the name, Coach? KG?
That we've talked to her in DMs.
Really?
She's going to do the show.
Is that Coach Simmons?
I don't want to call her out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say I'm not messy like that. But it is a women's basketball coach at Memphis who did say they won't come on the show.
Well, I'll tell you what, both of them be ready to look at the sneakers and take your time with it, okay? Don't make any rush decisions when y'all look at these little shit. Hey, like Coach Wyatt, like, he say, one more thing about these sneakers. I'm going to catch him at the Run for the Roses and we're going to have it out. Nah, listen, Coach Wyatt, hey, thank you so much for being on here. Coach Harlyn Wyatt, you got next. You a dog, Coach. You are so talented, so beautiful, so amazing. I love your charisma, your energy. It's all about the energy for me.
I appreciate that.
You bring this amazing energy, and I know that the sky's the limit. You're about to do some amazing things in this coaching game. You're gonna be a trailblazer and lead a fire wherever you go, Coach. So we want to just tell you right now, you are extraordinary. You are elite. You deserve a yeet. Wow.
Thank you.
Let's go. Thank y'all for watching another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next. We appreciate y'all coming. I'm telling y'all, it means the world to us. We give 1,000% energy to each one of these shows, and we wouldn't do it if it wasn't for you. So make sure you are locked in with us at Sports Life Talk on all of our social media platforms. We drop content all the time. We starting to cook now. Let them cook. I'm telling y'all, we starting to get some stuff rolling. So we got some more bigger and names coming your way. The season 5 has already been kicked off. It's summertime. It's hot outside. So turn on your podcast. Go download the show wherever you listen to podcasts. We got a show dropping just about once every week, if not twice a week. And it's all in audio. You know, we got this version of this show in audio format too. So you can listen to it on your way to work. Okay, Coach Wyatt? Wherever you download your show. That's right. And don't forget, we got the, what was the emoji again? What are we doing the emoji?
100.
We throwing the 100 emoji in the chat if you subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. Hit that like button, share the show. And for all of our people out there that want to be on the show, first and foremost, all them coaches that's part of your circle, I'm extending that invitation to y'all too. Y'all let us know if y'all want to be on the show. We already had Coach Healy on, so I would love to get the rest of the Furious 6 that you present, the Savage 6 that you said. Name. We would love to get y'all on here. But listen, if you don't know who we are, if you're not comfortable reaching out to us by phone, hit us up on sltyougotnext.com. Go to our nominations tab. Tell us a little bit why you feel like you got next, and we're gonna give you an audition to be on the show. We want to hear from as many people they want to be on this joint. We'll give you that opportunity, that shot. Kev, I think I've gave all of the public service and the PSAs. So let's go home, man. Let's take it home.
Coach, thank you so much for rocking with us. Whatever you need from us, please let us know, and we got your back.
I appreciate y'all. This was fun.
Coach, how that Flo Milli song go? Sing it for us.
Never had it like me in your life.
Yeah, Kev, we got it, love, man. That's what I'm talking about. Sports Life Talk Nation, we love y'all. Stay safe, be blessed, respect each other, and love one another, because together we are better. And remember, tough times don't last. Tough people do. So keep dreaming big. You never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
I knew you had next, cause you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag cause you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Like Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Like Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type to celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this.